Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules. Time for another weekly update of cross-stitch craziness and me admitting that I got yet another pet. Yeah. If you follow the Stitch With Me series, you already know this. You already know what happened and how it said pet was acquired. But I will tell you that it is a Siberian dwarf hamster. And I don't know what your name is yet. You are a little Spitfire, so we'll see what we end up. We're just right over there. I'm going to put a mini video at the end of this just so you guys can check them out and see. But I'll tell you the story once we talk about all the cross-stitch and stuff, so we'll get into that in here in a few. What's up, birds? How you doing? Good morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. All right, so it's time for some cross-stitch craziness. So let me pull this out of my pocket because I'm having a hard time sitting here. I definitely got a good bit of stitching done on a couple pieces. I got stitching done on a fair number of pieces, but we made some good progress on Old World Map 2, which I need to put back up on the wall. And where should we put it? Put it right here. I'm trying to get my head perfectly positioned. I don't know. It doesn't work perfectly, but yep, go take a nap. Go take a nap, one. All right, but I was going to show you what I did get done. I promised I was going to order fabric. I can't remember if I promised on Thursday or Saturday. Still haven't done it. Need to do it because we're planning on making a stop by Stitching Store on Saturday. We'll talk about that a little bit later too. But I want to show you what I got done so far. I got just a little bit done on, I'm trying to remember exactly what part I got done. I think the lighter part on baseball. Got a little bit more of the lighter part done maybe here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just think that I got it done. But let's pull it back a little bit. But that's what it looks like right now. On the back. This is what it looks like right now from the front. Anyway, oi. But that looked pretty good from the back, didn't it? I was like, why does the guy look so funny in the face? But anyway, so that's what it looks like there. So I got a little bit done, and that was kind of when I stopped stitching, because I finished a book, and we'll talk about that too, but I finished a book, and when I finished the book, I kind of stopped stitching for the week, and so I needed a bit of a break, because I was stitching a lot. I'll show you Reaper, making some good progress on the Vipa. I think the Reaper was the Reaper the featured piece of the week? I think it was. I think I've been at the featured stitch of the week again. But I got a lot done. And I filled in a fair bit, and I'm just still working my way down the page. Again, the X marks the halfway point of this project, so that's good news. And then the page is only like about, I think, right here-ish or so. So I'm just filling my way in, filling my way down, getting a little bit more done at a time. I think I'm going to work on this one tonight, though. I'm kind of happy about it. So overall, that's what it looks like. Coming together nicely. Let me pull out a few things. Did I get any more? I can't tell if I got any more done on the bears or not. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to remember. It's been a long week, people. It's been a long week, but that's where I am with the bears. The bears. Maybe I didn't get any more done. I thought I stitched maybe a little bit more right here, but now I can't remember. But there it is. Hi, bears. All right, so then we got done with Boba Fett. Well, we didn't get done with Boba Fett, but we got a fair bit stitched with the Boba Fett. And again, I focused more on the bottom part of the piece. So let's pull it back. I still don't think we're going to be able to see a whole lot until we get more of it done. It's such a pixelated look, but really what I did, or confetti look right now, let's see, I worked on this side, and I just filled in a bunch more down through there. I did, I swear I did. And so, but until I get it all filled in, it's still kind of, and it's not supposed to be all filled in, but until I get enough filled in that we can see what's going on. Anyway, all right. Then, I got Old World Map 2, and I did get a chunk done on Old World Map 2. Oh, I also get Ronnie Waterloo Place. Let's jump into Radiant Waterloo Place first. Floss. So a bit more done. A bit more done. I'm just working our way down these guys' jackets, down to their pants. So there we go. We're working our way down. That's what that looks like. Here, let's go hit. Maybe we'll make this one the thumbnail, maybe. We'll see. But that's what it looks like. Oh, and we're getting there. And then I got Old World Map 2. And again, like I said, I got a chunk done on it. I have a couple colors that I think I just need to run by Hobby Lobby tonight and pick up. But look how much I've gotten done. This is just 2 weeks worth on the bottom half of this. This is crazy. So, I mean, I got a ton more done on this. I mean, honestly, considering that 2 weeks ago, well, a week and a half ago, I started this page, and look how much I've got done. So if you're wondering where all my time is going, right now it's going into this page. So hopefully we'll get some more, we'll get a chunk done again. A chunk done. Because we all know that this is where the hard part is when I normally do a page, trying to fill in this last bit. But right now, because it's so fresh in my head, I think this is going to go pretty quick, as long as I have all the colors that I need. So, again, we'll look at the whole thing. Ish. But that's going on. And I got all the fabric here. It's ridiculous. But what I want to do is I want to just go ahead and jump in. I'm restarting Dachshund. If you missed last week, I'm restarting Dachshund because I cannot find it, and to be perfectly honest with you, 18 count wasn't working for me anyway. So I'm just going to do 14 count because that's what I like. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's what works best with these hands, these wrists. This is with their carpal tunnel scars. That's what works best for me. So I'm just going to get this done, and then I'm going to go ahead and get fabric for these two projects just so I have it, because we all know, what if something happens in the world and I can no longer get cross-stitch fabric like next week? I want to make sure I have it, right? I mean, I know it's kind of crazy to think that way, but I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. But, I mean, honestly, most of my work this past week was really on Old World Map 2. So I want to continue that, but I also want to really start moving on Boba Fett as well. So I need to make a quick list of, while I'm home at lunch here, make a quick list of the floss that I need so that I can run by and pick up half a dozen different things of floss. But then I also need to get my dimensions for all these different projects, and actually just take, ooh, I can't take that one down with me. But I have everything downstairs, so I can tell like what the grid size needs to be, like the stitch size, so many stitches by so many stitches on 14 count will be good. So yeah, so hopefully I can get that squared away and get that ordered and let Christine know that I need to pick it up Saturday morning, first thing, kind of, even if they're busy. Please. I always get like so excited when I get new stuff. So the reason why we're going by on Saturday, because this is actually going to be our 3rd wedding anniversary. Oh wait, let me show you my t-shirt. The best days are spent cross-stitching. Look how I've like, I don't even know why that has like gone. It's just gone. Not sure why. It's weird. That's weird. Anyway, sorry, little one. Hi, little one. Hi. You eating? I know. We'll get your cage set up and get all your stuff squared away so you're happy. Hi. Hi, boo-boo. Come over here and bite my finger. We'll talk about you in just a second. There you go again. She's squishing her face between the bars, so her face is all like that. Hi. I would pick you up, but you'll bite me, and I don't like that. Anyway, so it's our 3-year anniversary on Monday. It's our 3-year anniversary, and so we are going to go up to the mountains. There's a cool, what do you call it? Seafood buffet, big buffet thing that we like in one of the mountain towns. So we're gonna go there and do that this weekend because we haven't done it. I think we haven't done it since this time last year. So I think it's a kind of an anniversary thing that we've been doing. So that's good. So so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna stop by a couple different places that we like to go to on the other side of town that we don't get to very often. So hopefully I'll get all my stitching stuff and we'll be good to go. I'm very excited. And what else we got going on? So I said I finished the book. So that Wheel of Time book that Robert Jordan, the Eye of the World series, and it's like 15 books long, and the first one, it was really good. It was a 30-hour audiobook, and I finished it in a week. That was pretty good. Now I have to wait like another 3 weeks until the next book becomes available on the Overdrive library book system. So That's fine. I got other things to read right now. But I took a break because I was listening to so much and I was stitching because of it. So that was 30 hours of listening. That was also 30 hours of cross stitching over the last week too. That's why I got so much done on certain projects. Thank goodness I stopped playing World of Warcraft for the most part. I'm barely playing that now. I got a certain achievement. I got to a certain point, and now I'm like, what's the point? What's the goal for me now? I don't have a goal, so I'm not playing, which is really nice because that gives me hours back every week that I can then put into other things like stitchings. Because, like I said, I got a lot done this week. But we'll see. I've got a few books that I wanna get into. What else is going on here? Little girl over here. So what happened? So basically what happened is at work we have a pair of, we had a pair of gerbils that came to us about 1.5 years ago. About 6 months ago, one of the gerbils passed away, and on Friday I had to put the other one down because it had it had cancer basically, and it was really starting to fail. And I was like, all right, it's time. Let's let it be. So I had looked that day online at one of the local shelters because one of them accepts, well, let's just say if you're in Colorado and you're in Denver, you know the Denver Dumb Friends League, and that's where I try to get all my critters whenever I need a critter for whatever reason. And so I thought, well, let me see if they have any little pocket pets that will fit in the cage system that we have at work. And sure enough, they did. They had a pair of Siberian dwarf hamsters, and they were they had been relinquished together. They had been brought up together, and apparently the lady that had gotten them was just done with them. I'm not sure why she was mad, but apparently she was mad when she dropped them off at PetSmart and said, "You take care of them." And but they can't really take in an animal and then say sell it or adopt it out there. That's not what they do. So they took it to the Dumb Friends League, and they have a nice website that you can look at and adopt animals from. So they had these two little girls up there. So I was like, oh, perfect. I mean, they'll fit in the cage we have, and it'll be perfect. So I went over Friday night after work, and I definitely jumped too soon when it comes to getting these little guys. But I mean, honestly, if I hadn't adopted these two, I doubt anybody would, because for one, they bite. Dwarf hamsters are apparently, some of them are known to be little bitey things, and a lot of times I feel like they bite for territorial reasons, but they also can bite because they think that you have food, or they think you are food, and they'll come right at you and just nip at you. And I'm like, well, nobody's going to get these guys. Nobody's going to rescue them. And the other bad thing that I didn't realize at the time was that they had separated them when they brought them into the Dumb Friends League. I think just to make sure that everything was okay with them, and then also to give each one of them the best chance of being adopted. Some people may only want to buy or get one hamster instead of two, but who knows? I went ahead and got both, brought them home. The one smart thing that I did was I brought home one of the cages from work that I could keep them enclosed in. They sent them home in, I don't think I still have it. It's a little, oh yeah, here you go. Wait. It was a little box. It was this little box with the little holes and everything. And actually you can't tell on this one. The other one, the gerbil actually chewed out of, and thank goodness I had it inside the cage on the way home, or else I would have had a loose gerbil in the car. That would have been really, really bad. But, so the other one, and then so when I got them home, and I'm like, well, they've been together before, and the folks there thought, well, they probably could go back together since they came together, so we'll just see. And they were really stressed, and I pushed it a little too fast. And they went after each other like wild animals, basically. And there was a lot of screeching, and I come running over, and they're sort of locked onto each other, and they're just rolling around in the cage. So I was able to kind of knock them apart, and then scoop one of them up in this, and then bring it upstairs. And right now, the cage that it's in was actually the traveling bird cage that these birds came to us in. just a transport cage. So right now, the little hamster is, when you see the video, you'll see that it's just some basic bedding. I have a couple little dishes for food and water, which this morning she's already knocked over again, because she does it every day, because these aren't the proper dishes for her. So she's mostly just been hiding for the most part. But we just got in last night. We got the new cage, or was it this morning? This morning. The new hamster cage came in. So we just need to put it together, organize it, get it all set up. And we're going to set it up in here somewhere and just let the little sucker be. And so, just let it live and not ask anything of it. I don't think I'm going to be able to hand tame this one. The one at work, we took one into work, and she is a fireball in the sense of she's all over the cage. She's really great. We got a wheel for her, and she's just going around the wheel. Oh, it's ridiculous. Maybe I'll throw that video. Nah, there's too much talking in the background on that video. But she is great for work, but I don't know if we'll be able to tame her either. I'd be happy if I could just hand feed her, give her little seeds here and there. But this one's gonna get moving on up to uptown here and get a better home and never have to do anything. So that's the whole point. So yeah, one more for the zoo. One more 4-hour zoo. It is what it is. So, yep. Anyway, so that is pretty much it. Can you guys think of anything? I think that's pretty much it. It's already it's the last week of July. So the next time I see you on one of these videos, it'll be August, I believe. And I can't believe how fast it's going. And we only have another month till football season starts. It's crazy. So yeah, basically I'm just, we're still stitching like maniacs. We're just, there's so many different projects to do. You just jump from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And, but we still need to get some things done, don't we? We need to stitch. We need to stitch. I think that's pretty much it. My brain is kind of kerfuffled. It's kerfuffled with these guys. I was really on Friday night because I was stressed. Because I'm like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? It's fine. It would have been fine. We would have just, my husband was like, well, I guess we have 2 new hamsters at home. And I'm like, no, just one. He was all like, So he did not get to come with me to the Dumb Friends League. He actually said he shouldn't come to the Dumb Friends League because we'd be coming home with much more than just a couple pocket pets. Because there was a little cat there, not a little, it was a big cat there, that had been there since January. And not cool. My husband is definitely another one of those that we like projects for animals. Like, we like to take on animals that others may not want to adopt. Jelly is definitely one of those downstairs. I'd say Zuzu is kind of like in that crowd. But Coco was that way, and Fargo was actually that way too. Fargo was adopted from the Dumb Friends League and was labeled as a really touchy, might bite kind of dog. And he's been totally fine with me his whole life, so it's fine. Yeah. Oh, his cat. Yeah, Mercury. Mercury came as a project because Mercury was just really just not trusting, more prone to biting than doing anything. And he worked with that cat for years. And now Merc is awesome. He's the Mercantile Exchange is what I like to call him. And I think he's on my chair in the bedroom. But I like it because he'll come home. I'll come home and he'll whenever he sees me. And he lets me pick him up and give him a big squishy hug. And then I put him back down. And he doesn't mind too much. He never verbally objects or physically objects. He just puts up with it. So anyway, I think that's it for now. I got a lot to get done here at lunch. And then I gotta go back and finish up, get this video loaded. And I'll show you guys our little critter here. We need a name. How about a name? Help me with a name. I can't believe I did it. Anyway, the more the merrier. All right, guys. Well, you take care. Have a great day. I'm not sure what we should focus on this week. I mean, we could say Boba Fett. Boba Fett needs to be a focus piece. Unless I start something else. And so we'll figure it out. I haven't made Apothecary Shop the focus piece because I'm on that section that is so confetti right now that it is taking me a while to get done. So that's why I haven't really done much, and that's why I haven't used it as part of the piece. Once I get past this section, we can easily, we'll probably fly through the rest of the page or the rest of the row, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, she's settling in now. It's time to go. All right, I gotta go eat lunch, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Help me out with a name for this little critter, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, little boo-boo. Messy Marvin. Hello. 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 How are you? How are you? I know. You don't know what's going on. We're going to put your new cage together later. You cannot get out. You cannot break free.